Alright, here we are, Canadian junkyard. Okay, pro tip here. Hey everybody, welcome back to your favorite YouTube show, Fixing Random Crap with Craig. We're in the process of finishing this basement here, and on to our next project for today. We are going to put, I don't know what you call them, the risers, I guess. Put the wood in behind so these stairs aren't see-through. The other issue is that they're pretty squeaky. So this is why, okay guys, we're going to be super quiet so we can demonstrate the squeakiness. Oh, there's a helper. When I go down again, here a little bit more coming that way. So the game plan is we're going to put, we've cut some 2x8s. We measured the distance here. It's pretty much exactly from here down to there is 7.5, which is conveniently the, the height of a 2x8. 2x8 is not 8, it's 7.5. And we're going to try to demonstrate this with one hand if I can. Just a second here. Basically, that's going to fit in there like that. And we're going to screw it in, but we're also going to use a bunch of PL Premium to hopefully make these stairs way more solid and totally squeak-free on the way down. So stay tuned. Come along for the ride. All right, gang. Welcome back. So we're going to get started on our first one here. First off, I'm getting everything that I need handy. It's convenient right now that there is no riser here for the stairs because I can put a bunch of tools on it. So I got 3 different drills ready to go. I got one that we're going to use to pre-drill the hole. It's just a little bit smaller than the screws, so just to help us from splitting. I got a pile of screws here ready to go. I also have this drill ready to drill the screws in so I can grab it easily. And I have this one, which we'll talk about a little bit later, which is we're gonna drill just the top of the screw. We're gonna drill the hole a little bit more so that the head of the screw can sit into the wood. We're going to do that when we put the screws through the top, up at the front of the tread. I'm not so worried about it back here, but on the top of the tread, I want to make sure that the top of these screws aren't sticking out or anything like that. So I also have my caulking, PL Premium, favorite stuff. There's the PL ready to go. We're going to put, hopefully a couple of tubes of PL into this thing. We're going to PL both sides. We have our carpenter's square, which I'll show you what we'll do with that. We were a little level. I'll show you what we'll do with that. Okay, so we're ready to go. We've cut our first one. I've measured a few of these. They're all pretty much different sizes. So, this wasn't an exact science when they built this stairwell. So, it might not have hurt to have a hammer as well, but so that's in place. It actually kind of holds itself a little bit, so that's cool. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this here, this carpenter's square, to make sure it is square. We want to see this, so that's in a little bit too far there. We want to make sure that this, when we get it in, is totally, plumb. That it's up straight here, not like back or forward. And we can also use our level to check that too. So that's what we're going to do. So now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put this up in this spot. I'm going to go with the PL Premium, and I'm going to do 3 sides of this. I'm going to take this silly sticker off, and I'm going to go all the way around. And this is, in my belief, going to help eliminate a lot of the squeaking. All the way down here. Don't be cheap, get it on there. Oh, you can't really see what I'm doing here. Didn't realize that was up a little bit too. So I've gone all the way around that side. PL there, PL across the top. We're gonna go down here as well. Get lots on this side. And then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to PL, I'll just set this down for a second without hopefully getting any peel all over the place. We're going to go across here. This caulking gun is not working very well right now. I think this caulking gun may have seen its last day.
Daddy!
Yeah. Oh, don't come down right now, Hudson. I don't want you to step on any of the PL Premium.
Daddy!
Yeah, bud. Go stay there. Stay there. Don't come down any further. Stay there.
Why? Why, Daddy?
Because there's glue. There's a lot of glue here. I don't want you to get it on yourself. I think this thing's actually broken. I gotta get my other caulking gun. Hold on. Pause. Okay, we're back. Got the other caulking gun. It was really weird that one just kind of died. Oh yeah, there we go. That's better. Got this on here. And we'll do a little bit on this side. Just hopefully stop leaking. This part that's hanging down. Okay, that looks pretty good. Put this over here. So we're ready now. It's going to be glued on all sides. And I'm going to be careful to try not to. I just lost a bunch of peel there. Okay, but we still got a bunch. We're going to go right around it again at the end. So that kind of holds itself in. It's reasonably tight fit. So let's check our carpenter square, which I moved over here. That's real good, actually. Seems great. Check our level. It's out of level a little bit. That's way better. Check the square again. Yeah. Okay, it's almost perfect. It's good enough for what we're trying to do here. So now I'm going to take this thing, I'm going to drill 3 holes. And I'm going to go in spots where I'm going to go. This doesn't have to be perfect. We're not building a piano here. There's that. What I will be doing up on the top when I'm coming down, I'll do it here just for fun, but I'll put this in there and I'll just do something like that so that kind of reams out the top of that hole so the screw will have a place to live. The screw base. Okay, that can fit in nicely. Then I'm going to take this guy here, and I'm going to screw that in. Get in there nice. I'm going to attempt to not get any PL Premium on myself. That's a tall order, because I usually find a way to get PL Premium on myself. Okay, that's that. So while we're here, I'm going to go back around these edges with the PL. Okay. And I'm just going to fill those slots around here. I'm going to go across the top. Get as much into those crevices as I can. So, a bit there. Okay. I'll come by after with a cloth and kind of clean this up. But now we'll go up to the top and screw it in from there. There's actually something I meant to do there that I forgot to do. But I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and do it because I think it's going to be helpful. Again, I really do not want any squeaks. So I'm going to take this screw out. Not sure why that was so difficult. And I'm going to put some PL on the screw. some of that's going to get on my bit, which I don't like. So I'm going to be a little bit more careful this time. I'm going to put it just really down towards the end there. And that will hopefully go all through those threads on the screw as it goes back in. That one's better. Yeah, I'm just going to screw them in, and then I'll clean my bit here in a second. It's a little bit messy. I'll get better at this as I go for sure. And I'm going to unscrew this one. I'm going to clean this thing off. But yeah, I think that's going to help hopefully just eliminate any potential movement or squeaks in there. Okay, now we'll go to the top for real. Okay, we're back. We're now at the top of the stairs. So we want to get our screws in here. Now, question one is how far, like where do we put the screw? So we make sure we go into the middle of that riser. You can't see it right now based on the angle here, but trust me, it's there. That's the one we just put in. So I go back here and look, and I can see that it is 1.25 inches in. About 1.25 inches in. Am I reading that right? Yeah, 1.25 inches plus the tread itself, like the riser itself that we just put in there is 1.5 inches wide. So if we got 1.25 inches plus halfway through something that's 1.5 inches, that's 3/4 inch. So I want to be 2 inches in. And I'm going to just mark, my pencil's not close, so I'm going to mark just with this screw here. There's where one of our screws is going to go. It's about in the middle. And I'm going to go over here. Go about 2 inches again. Again, we just want to be somewhere close to the middle of that riser that we're putting in. And this should be real good. So there's our 3 marked holes. We're going to pre-drill again. We're going to just make a little bit more space for the screw head to live. So it's really handy to just have all of these tools totally ready to go. And then we're going to take our 3 screws, just pop them right in the holes here so they're ready to go. And we're going to remember to put the PL Premium on this time. And I'm going to actually dip it in the PL Premium on the bottom. So that one's going to be ready. It should all hopefully go into the hole. That's good. It's going to be the quietest stairs. They're going to be so quiet. There we go. You guys can't see what I'm doing there, but I'm just kind of putting that in, getting some PL on it, and we're ready to go here. So we'll put that on. So now we need this drill. I'm going to put all 3 of these guys in. Okay, beauty. So I'm going to use this to first off clean this bit again, and then I'm going to take the camera down here and show you guys. Let's get these things. We don't want any I'm going to clean up our PL as best as we can. A little bit of sawdust. We're going to come around with wood fill to fill these holes. But I'll show you here. The other thing we want to make sure we clean up really well is this stuff. So I'm going to be like finishing this. I'm not exactly sure yet how I'm going to finish this staircase. I may use like laminate floor, but what I don't want for sure is a bunch of like clumps of PL that are going to make things challenging for me. Now, I should have a glove on for this, so I suggest you wear gloves because you don't want to get this stuff on you because it just sucks to try and get off. But I'm probably going to come along and do those edges and do up in there as well underneath and finish that all off nice with PL and make sure it's nice and tight. So, that's one done. I think we got about 12 to go. More to come. Okay, so you can see that this has been all cleaned up here. Just to put my glove on and a paper towel across all of these seams. Made sure I didn't have any clumps or anything because again I'm gonna be finishing this somehow. Not sure yet, but I don't want there to be bumps in it. So it's all cleaned up here and then went back down under here and also hit that area. So basically it's been sealed on both sides all the way around, and there's also PL like in between where this hits the top of that. So yeah, that's the game plan. We'll keep doing that, and I'll show you a picture when we're done. And then we'll do a squeak test at the end. See how we did. Okay, folks, we're all done. All the risers are in. They've all been screwed in just like we did in that demonstration. We've gone and PL premiumed pretty much everything. So on each underside here, we've gone across and also gotten this seam, really well down the sides. And then at the, on these ones, we tried to make sure we got up in here. On the first 4 or 5 steps, I did like a little bit there. I decided to stop doing that in case it starts to affect where I want to put my treads here, because I'm probably going to be using some flooring to build this up. But anyway, here's the what tell you if it worked or not. We wanted to get all the squeaks out of it, and we wanted to feel a lot more solid. So you guys listen. Extremely less squeaky. That first squeak that you heard was actually the very top step, which isn't part of the stair, so I can't take responsibility for that one. Anyway, super happy with how these turned out, and that'll be it for this video. But we'll be cleaning up these stairs and making them look nice as part of the rest of the project. But for now, we've got our risers in. And that allows us to build the wall that we need to build here now, because it was going to be pretty hard to do that work otherwise. So, hope this helps. Catch you next time on Fixing Random Crap with Craig.